Do you know that emptiness that nothing seems to fill? That feeling that, no matter how much you do everything right, something always slips through your fingers? And the heart, which insists on seeking answers that no one seems to have. You try to understand why certain feelings are so intense, so deep, but the answers seem so far away, as if they are hidden, out of reach. Have you ever felt that love is more difficult for you, that your connections seem to slip away, or that, for some reason, happiness and love always escapes, almost like a mirage? The silent pain of not knowing, of silently questioning, but never having the answers your heart needs. Time passes, and with each new attempt, something still seems not to fit. What you feel is like being in a vicious circle, an endless search for something that never comes. How many nights do you wonder if there really is a solution, if one day you will find peace, truth, the understanding your heart craves for? And deep down, there is that anguish that maybe it will never be enough. But what if I told you that the answer is here now, right in front of you? That every step you have taken so far, all the pains, all the weights, all of this can finally have a reason, a purpose. Close your eyes and allow yourself to feel for a moment the possibility of finding what you have been searching for. The solution to all of this may be just a step away. Imagine opening a door and on the other side, seeing answers so clear that they seem tailor-made for you. Feeling that, finally, everything makes sense and that the peace you have longed for is within your reach. All you need to do now is trust. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Sign up now, as this could be the missing key to turn your search into a meeting, your doubts into certainties. This is their time to take the next step. Click to register and allow yourself to discover what the universe has specially prepared for you. Are they ready? Then go ahead, without hesitation, and sign up now. The door is open, all they have to do is walk through it. Today, I bring a revelation from the angels, a truth so deep that you may feel its impact in every fiber of their being. This message came from above, directed to their heart, and they must receive it with an open heart, because what will be revealed can transform how they see a special person who has entered their life. Maybe they have wondered countless times why this person is in their life, questioned why they appeared so intensely and sometimes unexpectedly. Well, the answer to this mystery is closer than they imagine. The angels, who accompany them at all times, whisper that this presence is not random. Nothing in their journey is a product of chance, much less this connection. They want them to know that from the very beginning, this bond was carefully orchestrated by the heavens, as an essential piece in a grand divine plan, destined to fulfill a mission that only the two of them can accomplish. They were chosen to cross paths with this person, and this person, in turn, was placed on their path to fulfill a role that is still gradually unfolding. There is something profound and spiritual in this connection, something that goes beyond words and is capable of touching the deepest parts of their soul. With each encounter, every glance, and even in moments of silence, a piece of this plan is activated, often without them realizing it. The angels show me that they have brought something to this person's life that perhaps they would not find anywhere else, an impact so profound that even if they tried, they could not ignore or run away from what they feel when they are by their side. Perhaps at many times, they have felt doubts or insecurities, questioned whether this connection was truly real or just an illusion. But the angels want them to know, without a shadow of a doubt, that this relationship has a higher purpose, far beyond what their eyes can see. They are revealing that this person feels something intense for them, a connection that defies logic and at times, even scares them with its strength and depth. However, it is within this intensity that the truth of this bond resides, and they are called to embrace this truth with courage and faith, even if it seems challenging. The reason why God placed this person on their path involves mutual healing and growth. The angels reveal that this person has been going through a process of personal and spiritual transformation, and their presence has been the catalyst for this awakening. It is as if their energy has awakened dormant parts of their soul, parts that needed light to flourish. In each interaction, they illuminate hidden areas of this person, allowing them to see the world and themselves from a new perspective. There is also an internal battle happening within them, a conflict between the desire to open up and the fear of what that could represent. This person, although often appearing confident and even self-assured, faces deep vulnerability when it comes to feelings as profound as those experienced in their presence. They are being challenged to leave behind old beliefs, patterns, and behaviors that kept them stuck in a comfort zone. And that is precisely why, at times, you may notice that they try to pull away or create barriers. But know that these reactions are just reflections of the fear they feel in opening their heart to something so transformative. The angels also show that this person has been touched by the divine love you emanate, and it's precisely this energy that is helping them confront their deepest fears and blocks. God has put them on your path because you have the ability to see beyond the masks, to perceive the true essence of this soul, even when they themselves do not see themselves that way. You are like a mirror reflecting the most beautiful qualities and the most sublime aspects they carry, awakening in them a profound desire to be the best version of themselves. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, as this is a time of great transformation. The connection between you is not just a human experience. It touches the celestial realms and carries an energy that expands beyond time and space. This relationship is indeed a divine alliance, requiring surrender and faith from both sides. And even though the journey is challenging, every step you take together is blessed and guided by the angels, who are always by your side, dispelling the doubts and fears that try to arise. Remember that, even in times when everything seems difficult, angels are guiding each of their steps, preparing the way for both to learn and grow together. They feel something for you that goes beyond common understanding, and even if they try to fight it, the truth is that this connection is stronger than any barrier they may try to build. The angels show that deep down, this person recognizes that you are a unique and irreplaceable presence in their life, and even with uncertainties, they cannot ignore the call of their own heart. The angels ask you to trust in divine timing and allow this relationship to unfold according to God's plans. Each day, this person is being touched by grace and divine love, and this is awakening in them the necessary courage to face their fears. At the right moment, when all the pieces are in their proper places, you will see that every challenge and every tear were worth it, because what is reserved for you is a union that transcends any human understanding. Now, the angels say that the time has come to open your heart and accept this truth with serenity, knowing that you are not alone in this journey. Before we move on to the next chapter of this message, write in the comments, "I accept and trust," as a commitment of your soul to receive what God has planned for this connection. The angels are by your side, filling your heart with peace and preparing you for all that is to come. With an open and receptive heart, now they are ready to receive the depth of the next part of this angelic message. The angels want them to know that, even in moments when everything seems uncertain, there is a greater purpose guiding this connection. In a relationship like this, where souls meet at such deep levels, the universe acts in mysterious ways, leading each step with precision and delicacy. It's as if God were sewing every detail, intertwining your lives to fulfill a destiny that was already traced long before both of you realized. The angels show that, from the beginning, this person felt something special for them, an attraction that goes beyond common understanding and that, many times, unsettled them. At times, they tried to rationalize these feelings, trying to find a logical explanation for what they felt, but soon realized that this kind of love doesn't fit into common explanations. It's a feeling that, while scary, also fascinates because it brings out intense emotions capable of revealing parts of them that were dormant. And they, with their presence and care, were the spark that ignited this awakening process. At this moment, this person is facing an internal battle. On one hand, they feel a deep need to be by their side, to dive into this experience of love and surrender. On the other hand, there are rooted fears, memories of the past that still influence their decisions and often prevent them from taking the next step. The angels reveal that these fears didn't arise by chance. They are scars from past experiences that have shaped the way they view love and emotional surrender. However, angels are by their side, as well as by their side, guiding them through a process of healing and liberation. They know that these wounds need to be worked on so that one day they can fully open up to the beauty of this love. Their presence, their patience, and their light are essential in this process, as you have been chosen to help this person see beyond the shadows, so that they realize that true love does not need to be feared, but rather it leads to freedom and growth. At times, you may feel like you are on an emotional roller coaster, as on one hand, you see how close this person is getting, and on the other hand, you notice how much they struggle against this feeling. And this is completely normal in soul relationships like yours, where both are forced to confront their own fears and limitations in order to evolve together. The angels are reminding you that the path to healing is a gradual process, and every difficult moment faced together is a step towards truth and transformation. They whisper that there is a lesson of patience and faith being taught in this relationship. This is a love that requires trust in the divine plan, because in each advance and setback, there is a higher reason at work. Even when you feel that everything seems stagnant or that the distance between you is growing, the angels are working behind the scenes, dissolving emotional barriers, both yours and theirs. They ask you to keep your heart open, as this is the key for the healing process to happen fully. The presence of this person in their life is an opportunity for mutual growth. They were brought together so that both could learn and heal. This kind of love is rare, and few have the chance to experience something so deep. It is a meeting of souls that defies time and space, something that transcends any earthly explanation. The angels want you to know that every gesture, every word, and every glance you give carries a healing power that quietly influences that person, helping them overcome their own limitations. However, they also ask you to respect their time. Each person has a unique pace for growth and maturation. Trying to rush the process may create more resistance. Trust that everything is unfolding at the right time, and eventually, the pieces will fall into place according to the divine plan. The angels are preparing both for a moment when this connection can be experienced in its entirety, free from fears and blockages. But until then, it is necessary to persevere and trust. This waiting, although challenging, is a test of faith. The faith that true love is capable of overcoming all barriers and that when the right time comes, it blooms fully and beautifully. The angels want you to visualize this love as a slowly blooming flower, because each petal that opens represents a new stage of understanding, healing, and surrender. And you, with your light, are nurturing this flower, allowing it to grow and reveal its beauty in full bloom. This is a love that existed even before they met, something that transcends the experiences of this life and expands beyond the limits that the human mind can comprehend. The angels reveal that they chose each other on another plane long before they were incarnated, and that this choice was made with the purpose of both helping each other in crucial moments of spiritual evolution. Therefore, even in moments of pain and uncertainty, know that there is a higher force guiding every step. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I trust in divine timing," to reaffirm your surrender to the unfolding plan. The angels want you to declare your faith out loud, as this trust will be like a seed planted in the universe, bringing blessings and strength to face what is to come. Now that they are immersed in this message from the angels, they wish to deepen the understanding of the purpose of this connection in their life even more. When souls meet at such a profound level, as in their case, there is a special reason, and it transcends mundane explanations. This relationship is not just an exchange of feelings, it represents a spiritual partnership destined to strengthen and heal both. This love has the power to be a safe harbor, but it can also be a mirror that reflects the vulnerabilities and internal challenges of each. The angels show me that throughout this journey, this person is learning to trust in something greater than themselves, something they may have never experienced before meeting you. Their presence has been a source of inspiration and at the same time, a challenge, as the strength of the love they feel for you requires them to look within and face the insecurities and traumas that had remained hidden until then. And although the fear of confronting these feelings is intense, they are in a slow but deeply transformative awakening process. You, in turn, are also being invited to a healing process. The angels want you to understand that this relationship is not just about the other person, but also about you. This is a two-way path, where both are healers and patients at the same time. Perhaps you have felt, in moments of difficulty, that it would be easier to give up and move on. However, their heart always brings them back to this connection, showing that there is something incomplete, a journey that is not yet over. This feeling of return is not in vain. It is the soul recognizing that there is something deeper to be experienced, something that has not been fully explored. The angels reveal that, often, the healing process in relationships like yours happens through cycles, moments of closeness and distance, advances and retreats. They show that, even when it seems like nothing is happening, there is an invisible healing, something being worked on in each heart. These cycles are part of the journey and are necessary for the wounds to be revealed and then treated. The angels ask you to remain firm in your purpose and to trust divine timing. They know it is not easy to maintain hope amidst uncertainties, but they are always by your side, strengthening your faith and filling your heart with light. They want you to know that, even when that person seems distant or indifferent, the love that exists between you remains alive and intense. This love is like a flame that never goes out, even when the winds of doubt and fear blow strongly. This person, despite all internal conflicts, has a deep and genuine affection for you, something they themselves may not fully comprehend but feel undeniably. The angels reveal that this feeling is what keeps them close, even when they try to pull away. They are in a process of self-discovery, seeking to understand what they feel and how to deal with this emotional intensity that arises whenever they think of you. This is a personal journey that needs to be respected, as their growth will be essential for the strengthening of this union. It's important to remember that each of you has your own baggage, life experiences that have shaped your personalities and ways of facing love. The angels reveal that these past experiences, both yours and theirs, influence how you deal with the challenges and blessings of this relationship. However, they ask you to look beyond the past because what is being built between you is something new, a path that offers a chance for a fresh start and a love that is purer and truer. You were placed on this person's path to be a source of light and wisdom, but also to learn lessons of patience and acceptance. The angels want you to know that by allowing this person the time they need to face their own inner demons, you'll be demonstrating the strength of true love, a love that understands and embraces, even in difficulties. This is a rare and precious love, and the fact that you are willing to cultivate it shows the purity of your soul and the divine purpose in your life. Many will not understand the depth of this relationship, as they are used to superficial and short-lived relationships. However, angels say that true love is built with patience, understanding, and sacrifice. They ask that they free themselves from external pressures and focus on the essence of this connection. The journey they are taking together is unique and does not need to follow common standards. Every step, every difficulty, and every moment of doubt are forming a solid foundation for this love to flourish in due time. Angels wish that they visualize this relationship as a growing tree. At first, it may seem fragile, but its roots strengthen every day, even if invisibly. The roots are the lessons each of them is learning individually, while the tree represents joint growth. Over time, this tree will be strong enough to withstand any storm, as it has been nurtured with patience, understanding, and the love from above. Angels ask that they trust that, when the right time comes, this person will see clearly what they feel and will be ready to live this connection to its fullest. Until then, they guide each of their steps, protecting this relationship from negative influences and strengthening their spirit. They whisper that the wait, although painful, will be rewarded with a love that transcends human expectations and is sustained by divine strength. Before we move on to the next part of the message, angels ask that they write in the comments, "I am patient and trust," to reaffirm their commitment to this journey of love and growth. This affirmation will be a way to show the universe that they are ready to receive the blessings reserved for this connection. As you've made it this far, the angels reveal that you're getting closer to the core of this message, to the center of the purpose for which this person has been placed in their life. They want you to know that everything they have been through is not in vain. Every moment of waiting, every doubt, and every intense emotion are parts of a meticulously crafted divine plan to teach and transform. This journey is not just about their love, but also about the development of their own soul, which is being strengthened and refined through every challenge. What is happening is a true spiritual alchemy. The presence of this person in their life acts as a catalyst, transforming parts of them that were once hidden or suppressed. Similarly, they act as an agent of transformation for that person, awakening in them feelings and reflections that help them see the world and themselves with new eyes. This relationship is not just a meeting between two people, but rather a process of mutual refinement, where both are being shaped to reach their highest potential. The angels want you to know that this transformation process often involves moments of pain and discomfort. They remind us that gold only becomes pure when it goes through fire, and likewise, true love is strengthened through trials. The difficulties they are facing now are like the purifying fire, removing everything that no longer serves, both in them and in the other person. They ask you to embrace these trials, as they are leading you to a purer and more authentic version of yourself. There are moments when they pull away, try to hide from what they feel, and that is because the intensity of this connection makes them question who they really are. The angels reveal that they are in a process of self-discovery, facing old fears and traumas that still carry weight in their life. Their presence is an invitation for them to look within and confront these issues, even if it scares them. And you, with your light and understanding, are giving them the necessary support to move forward. They also show that, at times, you may feel a deep sadness, a sense that maybe all of this is too heavy. And the angels understand this feeling because they know that carrying the burden of such an intense connection is not easy. However, they ask you to see these emotions as part of the healing process. When you feel this sadness or doubt, they are parts of you that still need to be healed. These feelings do not arise to discourage you, but to show that there is still work to be done, both in you and in the relationship. The angels show me that deep down, they carry a profound admiration for you, something they cannot easily express. There is in their heart a respect for how you deal with challenges and how you shine, even amidst difficulties. They see in you a strength that they might not have found in others, and that inspires them and at the same time, makes them question their own limitations. This admiration is what keeps them connected, even when they try to resist or pull away. It is important for you to know that everything you feel is also felt by them, even if they do not verbalize or demonstrate it clearly. They go through a similar process to yours, with the same emotional ups and downs. This is because your paths are intertwined by an invisible line that connects you in soul. The angels want you to trust in this bond, as it is stronger than any fear or doubt that may arise along the way. The angels also ask you to remember to take care of yourself during this process. In such an intense connection, there is a risk that you may devote all your energy to the other person and end up forgetting about your own well-being. They say that in order for this love to fully bloom, it is essential that both of you are whole and complete as individuals. Your happiness, your peace, and your personal fulfillment are as important as the love you share. They want you to stay balanced, nurturing your own dreams and taking care of your emotional health. You have been chosen to be a guide and a support for this person, but this mission should not come at the expense of your well-being. True love is not a sacrifice that erases us. On the contrary, it should uplift and strengthen us. The angels wish for you to see this relationship as a partnership, where both have the chance to grow and learn together. And for this to happen in a healthy way, it is crucial that you keep your light shining, taking care of yourself with love and compassion. The angels want you to visualize a future where both can share this connection in its fullness, without the fears and blockages that seem to be in the way today. They show that this future is possible and that it already exists in the spiritual plane, awaiting the right moment to manifest in the physical world. With every act of patience, with every moment you choose to trust, you are bringing this future closer to reality. They ask you to keep believing, as faith is the key that will open the doors to this love. And when that moment arrives, you will realize that all the waiting and challenges were worth it. This love, when finally lived in its entirety, will be a source of joy and inspiration, not only for both of you but for everyone around. You will be an example that true love exists and that it is capable of overcoming any obstacle. This union will bring blessings, and the angels want you to know that they are working to protect and strengthen this connection, guiding it to unfold according to the divine plan. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I choose to love and trust myself," as a reminder that this journey of love also includes self-love. This statement will be a commitment to your own happiness and peace, allowing you to continue walking this path with lightness and serenity. We have reached the final part of this message, where the angels wish for you to understand once and for all the true purpose of this journey. The presence of this person in their life is not just an opportunity to experience love. It is an experience meant to awaken aspects of self-discovery, healing, and spiritual elevation in them. This love, although complex and full of challenges, is evidence of the transformative power that true connections can bring to our lives. The angels show that this is a relationship with the potential to heal old wounds, dissolve old patterns, and open doors to a new phase of evolution for both. They want you to understand that, regardless of how this story unfolds, the love that you carry and share with this person has already left a deep mark. It has already fulfilled a part of its purpose, which is to teach both the importance of compassion, patience, and unconditional love. This kind of connection, which goes beyond words in the physical realm, is rare, and the angels wish for you to honor the depth of this experience, remembering that, deep down, this soul encounter has spiritual roots that transcend earthly understanding. At this moment, this person is being called to face an internal truth that they may have never faced before. The intensity of what they feel for you is something that, while enchanting, also scares them. It is a love that demands courage, as it requires them to let go of old fears, limiting beliefs, and make room for a purer and freer feeling. They know that this process of opening up to love requires vulnerability, and that's why, at times, they hesitate or try to pull away. However, the angels show that within them, there is a growing certainty that you are the missing piece, the light they had been seeking without knowing. The angels also want you to know that, even though this journey still has moments of uncertainty, every day, something positive is unfolding in divine plans. They are preparing both for a moment of clarity, where all obstacles that today seem too big will reveal themselves insignificant in the face of the strength of this love. This is a love that was planted by the Creator themselves, and like a divine seed, it will grow and strengthen over time, bearing fruits that can only be harvested by those who have the courage to believe and persevere. They ask you to visualize a future where you and that person are free from fears and doubts, where you can surrender to this connection without reservations. They whisper that this future already exists in both your hearts, and it only needs the right time to manifest. Every time you choose to trust, every time you choose to see the best in this person, you are strengthening this invisible bond that unites you. The angels want you to keep this image alive in your mind, as it will be a source of strength and hope for moments when circumstances seem tough. Furthermore, the angels show that this relationship has the potential to inspire other people. You will be like an example of love that overcomes challenges, that does not give in to difficulties, and that chooses to grow and evolve. This love will be a testament to the power of faith and trust in the divine plan. The angels ask you to remember that, by walking this path with lightness and patience, you will be illuminating the lives of everyone around you, showing that true love exists and that it is possible, even in a world where so many connections seem ephemeral and superficial. Finally, the angels ask you to focus on the present, to live each moment with gratitude and openness. The future of this relationship is being built now, in each choice, in each thought, and in each gesture of love and understanding. They remind that the strength of love lies in its ability to be fully lived in the here and now, as it is in this moment that the greatest transformations happen. The journey may be long, but its beauty lies precisely in how you decide to tread it, in the trust you place in each step taken. The angels want you to finish this message with a light heart, knowing that you are being guided and protected in every moment of this journey. They assure you that nothing you are experiencing is in vain and that love, when true, always finds a way. Even when clouds may sometimes obscure the light, it never disappears. It just awaits the moment to shine again. And you, with your faith and courage, are capable of keeping this light alive, knowing that the best is yet to come. Before we conclude, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I trust in divine love," as a way to manifest your faith in this process and to attract the blessings that are to come. This statement will be a seal of trust, a declaration that you are ready to accept the blessings that the universe has reserved for this connection. Now that we have explored each layer of this message, that you have delved deep into the truths revealed by the angels, there is a choice before you. Imagine for a moment the continuation of this journey, a journey in which you receive each message as a map that guides you, a compass that always points the right way. Visualize yourself, every day, with the answers you have always sought, with the support and guidance of the angels who not only protect you but already know your next steps. If they felt that this message touched their soul and resonated with what is most intimate in their heart, it's because the universe has already brought them here with a mission. They are exactly where they should be, and each word is a reminder of what already exists within them. The angels want them to receive more, to not walk alone, so that every time they need answers, strength or hope, they have this source, this connection, this spiritual guide always within reach. Think, what if every answer you sought was just a step away? Now, feel the power of this choice. They are standing in front of a door, and behind it there are more revelations, more love, more answers. This door will open to them when they take the next step. From here, the path becomes clearer, brighter, and the angels invite them to follow. It only takes an act of faith. By signing up, they are declaring to the universe that they are ready to receive all the messages that await them. Signing up is a commitment they make to themselves, that from now on, everything they need will come to them at the right moment, guided by celestial hands. Imagine, for a second, the peace of never feeling lost again. Imagine the relief of having a constant source of love and wisdom. They are just a step away from living an experience where each day brings them closer to what is rightfully theirs, to what the heavens have kept for them. So, without overthinking, allow yourself. Click now and sign up. Receive what is already yours. Take that leap of faith and open the doors to everything the universe has to offer you. You don't need to understand everything now, not even try to find answers to what doesn't make sense. Just follow the call, allow yourself to trust, and know that, by clicking, you'll be accepting the support, love, and guidance from the angels, always by your side. Take a deep breath and choose. Click to sign up. Embark on this journey of light and discoveries, where you will never be alone again. Do that now, let the door open and start receiving everything that the universe has reserved for you.